So week 7, here we go. A lot of injuries to report as it's Friday afternoon now and the injury report comes out. The first order of business, Michael Thomas, once again, another setback he had 2 weeks ago in week 5. We saw him have a fight with a teammate, and that's why he was out, not because of injury. And now, supposedly in practice, a tight hamstring on Wednesday's practice has him sitting out this week. And Michael Thomas, it's been a wreck to own this guy this year. I do have him in one league, and he was my first pick, obviously, and everyone else's first-round pick, and you can't even play the guy. So now it's week 8, and will he even be better? I don't know. He had a high ankle sprain, now the hamstring. I just get the feeling Thomas is the guy now who made his money, and now he's just going to dog it. The money's guaranteed, most of it. So what has Thomas got to go out there and take a beating like he has over the last few years? He made his money. He's going to take it easy. The hamstring's a tricky injury. He's not going to want to hurt it more. The Saints, they're in a decent position to make a playoff push. But Michael Thomas, I don't think he's going to push him, man. And we could see him out multiple weeks now with the hamstring. The second guy now who's hurt is his teammate Emmanuel Sanders. Not hurt, but he's on the COVID-19 list out of nowhere. This one popped up. So if you got an IR spot, you could at least put Sanders on it and pick someone up in his spot. So you're going to see Traquan Smith get a lot of work in this game. But I could tell you now, I could see the Saints running the ball 35, 40 times with Murray and Kamara in this one versus the Carolina Panthers in a division battle. Now their 2 top receivers are out of commission. Sanders, he'll probably be out a week or 2 on the COVID list, but this just came out of nowhere with Sanders. So he's the second guy out. The third guy, Aaron Jones, calf flaring up in practice this week. So he's a game-time call, according to reports. If Jamal Williams is out there on your waiver wire and you're in a pinch and you need a running back, Jamal Williams is the guy to get. I've seen a lot of teams this week drop Jamal Williams. He's available in most of my leagues now, and tomorrow he'll come off waivers. So if you're in a big, desperate need, you go out there and you get Jamal Williams. If he's going to get the workload, he's going to be in for a pretty decent game versus a Houston Texans D that's pretty much the second or third worst defense in the NFL this season. And A.J. Dillon, you could take a flyer on too. Huge 6-foot rookie, 250 pounds. Derrick Henry 2.0 this guy is. He's a bulldozer. So if you're in a really deep league or have no options with injuries and buys, Williams obviously the first priority if he's out there somehow. And A.J. Dillon, you take a flyer on him for sure and put him on your bench and see what happens Sunday morning if Jones is going to play or not. So Jones, another questionable guy. The third guy, well, the fourth guy actually, Austin Hooper, tight end of the Cleveland Browns. He's coming off 3 solid games now, but he'll be out. And Njoku probably taking his spot. I think he's off IR. But Hooper's been solid. He's probably going to be out till week 10. He's got his appendix exploded. He had emergency surgery today. So they're saying 7 and 8 he's out, which is most likely. I can't see them rushing him back. Week 9 is a bye for the Browns. They'll get him back week 10, I say. So Austin Hooper, if you have him, I would just drop him. And I think you could come around back week 10 and get him. There's some tight end options that might be available in your league, like a Logan Thomas. Njoku, like I said, could be out there. So those are a couple guys you could start this week in the place of Hooper, who came out of nowhere with the appendix bursting last second this week. Another guy injured, DeSean Jackson, and he just can't get out of his own way. But last night he took a dirty hit versus the New York Giants on a punt return late in that game. And it's a bad high ankle sprain for Jackson. They already put him on IR, or the Eagles, but I'm going to tell you this now. I would just drop Jackson. He's just not going to get ready. He's not going to get back into it. And by the time he's ready, the timetable on him is 4 to 6 weeks. I don't see Jackson being ready at all till week 12 or 13. So I would happily drop him. I actually had him in one league, a major flex league, so I'm dropping Jackson as soon as possible. And this is great news for Travis Fulgham owners. We saw Fulgham yesterday. People were worried Jackson coming back, but now that's one less receiver he has to worry about. And this guy, he looks like a stud, man. He had 11 targets. He had 5 catches, 73 yards. So Fulgham, he's going to be a mainstay in that Philly offense. And now with Jackson out, we don't know what Rager and Alshon Jeffrey are coming back. So that's a plus with Jackson out for Fulgham. So that's another injury. Another one, John Brown of the Buffalo Bills. He's already ruled out. So Cole Beasley, we're going to see more of. I think the Bills taking it easy with Brown. He didn't look right in that soggy weather and rain last week versus the Kansas City Chiefs on that Monday afternoon flex game. So we could see a lot of Gabriel Davis and Beasley. It's an easy matchup. I got Davis as a sleeper in this one. If you're in a super deep league and need some help, go out there and get Gabriel Davis. You won't regret it, and maybe he'll be a pickup of the week if he has a smash game this week versus the Jets, who are a piss-poor defense. Like I said, they're one of the worst defense, like I said about the Texans before. So go out there. Brown's out. He'll come back, I think, in a week or two. But for now, John Brown out, so that's the injury. Another guy out, Joe Mixon. He didn't practice all week, and they ruled him out pretty early today on Friday. So Gio Bernard, if he's still out there some way, somehow in your league, you rush to the wire and you go get him. He's got a decent matchup versus the Browns. Bernard's going to be the workhorse in this game. I could see him with the catches and obviously running the ball. He's going to get an easy minimum 15 to 18 carries with Bernard. We saw him get a touchdown last week when Mixon left the game in the second quarter. So Gio Bernard, go get Mixon, ruled out with a foot injury. So he's out. So a lot of injuries around the league. Darrell Henderson, he's questionable, but it looks like he's going to play Monday night. If not, and if Cam Akers or Malcolm Brown, who Brown is out there in a lot of leagues, you go out there and get those guys. So that's the injury roundup in the NFL this week. A lot of good guys out of your lineup. So you got to go in there and you got to make some changes and start some different guys this week.